Alrighty, how's everybody doing? This is Robert Rivera with Who's on First, the show, and I have one of my biggest fans out there, Beckett. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. I'm good. So we got Beckett on the show. He's probably my youngest guest. I think you are my youngest guest, and we're gonna just talk some baseball, just chit chat with him, and let's get a kid's perspective in this whole thing. We have all these adults, and we never let the kids on in on it. What makes you love baseball so much?
Well, it's just fun. Like hitting the baseball, like it's just satisfying. And I just got a couple home runs that last weekend that I got, and like fielding the ball and like all that. It's just fun.
A couple of home runs. How old are you?
I'm 10.
You're 10. All right. And who do you play for?
I play for the RBA Jets 11U.
Okay. You was up in Jacksonville over the weekend, right?
Yes.
Okay. So how'd that go for you guys?
It went pretty good. We went 2-1. We didn't win the championship, but we should have. I was pitching on the mound, and there was a runner on third base with two outs, and he just like was acting like he was gonna go home with two outs, and he made me balk because I didn't know what to do.
Uh, okay. Made you balk. Well, I mean, that's a live and learn moment, right?
Yeah, you got to learn from that.
That's right. You got to learn from those mistakes, and you'll never make them again, right?
No, I never will.
What's your position when you play baseball?
I'm an infielder. Like I play shortstop, second base, third base, pitcher. Wherever they need me to play.
So you pitch. What's your favorite pitch?
Favorite pitch is a splitter.
You like to throw a splitter? You throw a splitter?
Yeah.
How's it look? Does it split? Does it go down?
It's not like really like a splitter. It's kind of like a sinker too, because I don't have like big enough hands. I just like it splits. Like it acts like a splitter.
And where'd you learn how to throw that pitch?
I saw Shohei Ohtani do it when I was pitching, and it was unbeatable. Like no one can hit it. So because like they played it in slow motion of video where he was like this and he was throwing it.
So how do you build up the strength in that arm?
I use weight, shoulders, presses, and I use a lot of the balls. Like I follow the driveline program. The plyo balls. I use all the weighted ball stuff. So, what are your thoughts about the weighted balls? Like, what age I should start doing? And
I don't like the weighted balls. I'll be honest with you. I don't like weighted balls. I like you use a towel and just get into the motion, and then you just pitch. Just pitch with the regular baseball. I mean, if that's what your coach likes you to do, weighted balls, and it gives you a little bit of strength, then it's fine. I mean, it's just like the bottle. The bottle they put on the bat. And you swing that, and it gives you a little bit of strength. It gets a little blood circulating in your arm. Your age, weighted baseball. I mean, if so long as it's not too much. What's the ounces on the weighted baseball?
like 7, 8, 9 ounces.
Ooh, that's a heavy baseball. That's a heavy baseball. That's a heavy baseball to throw. Yeah, you just got to be careful with the injuries and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't go maybe no more than 7, and just throw that. But you're only throwing that maybe at the end of a practice. But I mean, that would be something that you'd have to discuss with your parents and what your coach what you want you to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was talking with the guy yesterday about the balls, and he says that like just a regular baseball, it's weighted like 5 feet every time, like 5, 10, 15, 20, five throws from each of those 5 feet. So
Yeah, we used to do a trick with the towel. So basically, what you would do is you take a towel and just wrap it around these two fingers here, and come right here, and then basically the pitchers would go and just whip it. And if you heard the pop, if you heard a nice little pop with that towel, you were doing it right. And basically, that concentrates with your balance, your leg up, balance, and then the follow through. And if you did it right, you whipped it, you can hear that little pop with the towel.
okay, that
That-
sounds cool.
That's pretty cool. So you hit some home runs this weekend.
Yeah, I hit two. One on Saturday and one on Sunday.
How many runs did you score with those home runs?
I think I had a solo blast and a run shot.
And a 2-run home.
Yes.
Okay. So what's going on? I know I met you down in Ocala for the AU World Series. And how did you enjoy all that?
Oh, that was fun. We should definitely do that again. The Bahamas, they were pretty good, and they loved the World Series. They like the Mets too, the New York Mets.
And we got to meet who was it? Judd, right?
Yeah, Jet Fabian.
Judd Fabian.
If you haven't already seen that video, go see it. It's in our Who's on First podcast show, part two of the Ocala Rotary World Series.
Yeah, we got about 600 views on that one. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot. All right. So who got you introduced into baseball?
Well, last time I said it was my papa, but then I think now I remembered it. It, my papa, my cousin, and my dad. My cousin, like, he always played baseball and I always hated it. And then, like, I always worked out with him and watched him play baseball. And he started introducing the game to me. And my dad, he always watched MLB and showed me and stuff. And my papa, like, he discussed it with me and showed me just like my dad did.
So I mean, have you gone to a baseball game?
Oh yeah, I went to a lot of Rays games this season, and I go to a lot like every year. We went to the Rays versus the Yankees, the Rays versus the Astros, versus the Red Sox in the postseason this year.
Oh wow, it's a lot of baseball.
Yeah.
So, have you ever been to a Little League World Series?
I've never been. We want to go, and I may even be on the team.
Yeah, Little League is something big. But you know what? You're going to make it to a Cal Ripken one. What do you think?
Yeah, I think. And I want to make it to Major League Baseball one day.
Major League Baseball. Okay, so let's say you get a contract with Major League Baseball. Who would you like to play for?
Probably the Rays.
Play for the Rays?
Yeah.
Okay, you think you can do it?
Yeah, I think I can do it if I keep working on my craft.
Okay, all right. Well, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, you have to be dedicated and you have to be working on your craft and master your craft.
Yep.
Absolutely. So, how's the rest of your team? How's and you want to shout out to any of your buddies on your team there?
Well, yeah, we have a few new kids that we got. Zion, RJ. They're really good. They are really athletic, really fast, really good at hitting and fielding and everything. They think I'm pretty good, and once they saw me hit a home run, they were like, "Wow, he actually is really good." And I think, yeah, and I think I did pretty good fielding this weekend. I backed up the pitcher when he made an error and stuff.
So, what kind of bat do you swing? Is it a certain size that you swing? You just grab a bat, or what do you do?
I swing a 30 drop eight.
Now, how about the rest of your team? What are they swinging?
They're swinging like one kid is swinging at a 30 drop five, like, and some people are swinging 30 drop eight, and other people are swinging 29 drop 10.
So, what do you think makes a good baseball player?
Mainly like your mentality, like what you do on the field, like people notice that, and like your body language. A lot of people notice that too. When you get older, you're gonna see scouts out there and stuff.
You don't let emotions dictate your play. You
Yeah,
you you control your emotions and just keep working at it, right? Is that what?
yeah, I try to.
Okay, all right. And where'd you learn that from?
Mainly my dad, because he watches all these podcasts about baseball, and like he always talks about being coachable. Yeah,
And as you get older, you have to be coachable. If you're not coachable, I mean, guys, you're not going to go anywhere. If you can't take criticism now, it's going to get worse as you get older. You know, what college would you like to go to if you had the opportunity to play ball?
I like the Florida game. I think that would be a good college. I went to it a couple times to watch some football games and baseball games, and I've even went on a field trip from my school to check out the inside of the college, and I think it's pretty good. I want to get a D1 college scholarship there.
What would you like to do? I know you want to play baseball, and let's say baseball doesn't work out. What would you want to do as a job?
I might want to be an entrepreneur,
Entrepreneur and do what?
like make videos on like life lessons and like mainly a little bit of baseball, and like make vlogs and stuff on it, and like the life lesson part, like just show people like what's right, what's wrong, like what happens in the dark always comes to light and stuff like that.
Wow. It seems like you're a little bit ahead of your time there, Beckett.
Yeah.
Now, do everybody think you're a little bit older than you are?
Yeah, everybody thinks I'm like 11, 12 because I'm like 5 foot tall.
Yeah. You speak like an older type of guy. You know what I mean?
Like,
A lot of life lessons. I see mom and dad are doing a good job out there.
yeah, they are.
Okay. All right. So I mean, you have your team is down. Let's say your team is down. What would you do to pick them up?
Maybe like, we got this. Like we're still in it. And like yesterday I said it was funny. I said, you get a base hit, I'll give you $10. And they actually got a base hit and stuff. And we almost tied the game in the last inning.
Okay. All right. So you never give up then.
Yeah, never give up.
Okay. And let's say you're up by 10 runs. What do you do then?
Um, Mainly like, just still play the game because like it's not over till it's over.
That's right. It's not over till it's over. You know who came up with that one?
So
Um, oh man, now I stumped myself. Yogi Berra. Yogi Berra. It's not over till it's over. That was one of his famous sayings.
that the MLB is plan A and plan B is the entrepreneur.
All right. So how's school? How do you like in school? What's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is reading. I'm reading a lot of these Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. They're pretty good, and I like these Wings of Fire books. And I love reading. Like it's fun to me. A lot of people don't like it, but I like it.
Okay. You play any video games or anything?
Yeah, I play MLB 9 innings, 21, and baseball 9.
Only baseball?
Yeah, only baseball, and a little bit of Fortnite.
So if you had to meet one of your favorite players, who's your favorite player right now? If you can meet anybody, who would you want to meet?
Oh man, probably Juan Soto, my favorite player. That's why I wear 22.
Juan Soto. Okay. What do you like about Juan Soto?
I just like how he I was watching an interview about him and he said he's not scared of the ball like no matter what he just wants to step in and like his mentality is, I'm gonna get a big hit, I'm gonna smash the ball and like he just has a really good swing and stuff and I just love him. He's really good.
Are you a lefty?
No, I'm a righty. Well,
I'm a
I'm
right.
working on but I'm righty.
You know, I always have a theory that I've never seen a lefty with an ugly swing. It's very
Yeah.
rare. You see lefties always have some kind of pretty swing. You've seen a lot of baseball. What was one of your favorite stadiums? Have you seen anything on TV? Favorite stadium you'd like to go to?
Um I like to race how it's indoor.
Who do you think is going to take this World Series? It's 3-2, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, I think the Braves are gonna win it. I'm calling that.
I got my money on the Braves also. So I mean, your coach, who's your coach there for your team?
Um, his name is Benny Robinson. My dad.
And your dad? Okay. What are they good coaches?
Yeah, they're pretty good. My other coach, he owns a facility called Robinson Baseball Academy. He does a lot of like drills and stuff. Just work on like the small stuff of baseball.
So what's your favorite drill?
There's a drill called the Aussie Albies that I saw on TV. Mainly, what he does is middle. He just scoops it up like that, and a backhand scoops it up like that, and forehand scoops it up like that.
That's his manager, his coach was Washington,
On
and
Washington.
the Ron Washington. He's the one that actually got him into scooping that baseball and putting that chin down and scooping it up. And it's a great drill. All right. So what's the drill that you don't want to do? The one they say, hey, you have to do it. You don't want to do it.
Probably a cone drill, like they help with your footwork. Like maybe this drill where you like move side to side, and then you run, and then you have to move this way and then back, and then keep going that same direction.
You know, like the cone drills, the foot drills.
No, not really, but it's good for your footwork though.
What's your speed look like?
I'm a fast runner. I try to do a lot of bands for my legs to make me faster, and other drills like the parachute. tried to do it the other day, but with my four-wheeler, but we're getting the thing that does it where I have to push the four-wheeler, but my dad was sitting on it holding the brake.
He tricked you, huh?
Yeah.
So you help any of your other buddies and when it comes to drills and stuff?
My cousin, he used to play baseball with this, but with this pandemic, he doesn't anymore, but he will soon. And so we've been working on a lot of drills with him. And like ever since we've been going to the baseball field and doing like workouts, agility drills, and like normal baseball stuff, and more stuff to get him better and ready for the season for him.
Let's say you win the World Series and I go to interview you. What would you say?
Oh, say it's exciting, you know. I mean, like having all the fans over there excited for you guys, and you know, playing in that game too, because like you're competing against a competition, and like it's fun when you have a competition against you, and win or lose, I still be happy because like it's a competition and fans will be happy. But when like that's a win-win for the coaches, players, fans, and and it's just fun to love it and stuff.
That's a lot there. Have you won a couple championships?
Yeah, I think we won 2 this season so far, and we have another tournament in Ocala at the Rotary again on next weekend, if you wanna
Nice.
come.
Absolutely. I will definitely make a point to be there.
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. You have any questions for me? I know you're full of questions.
Um, no, I don't think I have any more
You
questions.
don't have any questions for me, Beck? Oh man. I thought we were gonna do like a dual interview. I was gonna interview you, you interview me. What do you think?
Yeah, but well, I don't know.
You're always looking at all my videos and I appreciate that. And I know you said you were looking at the myth rules and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I'm telling all my friends to support you and stuff.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's great. That's great. I mean, there's a lot of knowledge out there, and all I can tell you is just keep learning. There's a lot of knowledge out there, and learn from people, learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, it takes a lot of research to do it.
It takes a lot of research, knowledge, and sometimes you can't just read it in a book. I mean, the more you keep on playing the game, the better you'll get at it. And it's just like anything. The more you do math, the more you do reading, the more you drive a car, the better you get at it, right?
Very
Okay.
true.
There's a little boy at 7 years old and he wants to play baseball. What would you tell him?
I would say if you really love the game, then you might want to work at it like a lot of times and continue with your craft because you get better as you progress, you get better and stuff. So I would just tell them to like keep working hard, and if you're not, start because Freddie Freeman's son, he's about that age and he works every day on like the tee and other stuff.
Okay. You like hitting off the tee? Have you done that?
Yeah, and I also use this bat called the Camoid. Have you heard of that?
I have not.
Okay, well, basically what it is it's like a 30-inch bat and it has like this weight in the middle and it helps you with your swing.
Oh, okay. I have heard something Mo Vaughn. I believe Mo Vaughn was advertising that bat at one point. He used to be the first baseman for the Boston Red Sox. Mo Vaughn was a heck of a player. I believe he had a back injury. And I was lucky enough to be in Boston to see Mo Vaughn play against the New York Yankees. And at the time, I was a Yankee fan. And he messed up my whole day when he decided that he was going to hit 3 home runs and have 8 runs batted in. And I was like, I don't like him anymore. Yeah, that was a good weekend up in Boston. All right. Well, Beck, you know what? This is what we're gonna do. You're gonna do my outro. Okay. What's my outro? You remember my outro?
The one where it's like, hey, everybody subscribe there and click that
No, no,
bell.
no.
Keep on swinging. Every strike gets you closer, and stay humble, and every strike will get you closer to that home run.
Everybody keep swinging, because every strike
Uh,
will get you closer to that next home run. All right. Thank you, Beckett. Thank you for being on. And remember, everybody, this is Beckett. This is our first interview, and it's going to be many, many more. And one day, we're going to get to see him in the MLB, and we're going to have him back on the show.
yeah, and Guys, in the comment section, make sure you comment if you want to see part 2.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks, everybody. Love. Have a good one.
See you. Peace.
If you like the show, please do me a favor. Subscribe. Right. You see it? It's right there. Subscribe, share, like, and don't forget, put that bell on. It'll ding you when I put something else on, all right?